main thing I like here is we don't hold punches. We keep it real. We say what it is. We have no picks, no favorites. If that happened, that's what happened. If that's what didn't happen, that's what didn't happen.
Anyways, listen.
I don't know how, but it happened. No, not to them. The Tampa Buccaneers.
Can't even say that. I don't even. You know what? You don't even have to go there. Okay. It's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
What's done is done.
What's done is done.
Moving forward. That was a horrendous season to start off 10-1 and end up losing 6 of the last 7 games of our season.
Let me ask you this question: what is it? Something in the background did we not see or no? Like what? Just
Can I tell you something?
how do you go? How do you go like this, and then
no, and then like that, like straight
down? No, none of this. No, none of this. You know, just straight down.
No plateaus, just straight
No,
down. Just straight down. You know what's funny? The signs have been there all year, even since the beginning. Week 1, we have DeAndre Swift, didn't even let him run
I
the ball.
remember how week 1, how
He
first
didn't even run the
week,
ball.
Chicken Little held it down for us.
Chicken Little.
The defense
my
was
boy.
carrying for us. The defense was making. I said this before. The defense was giving. I thought it was a good thing, but it didn't play out in later games. The defense was giving our offense opportunities, but if you think about it in the long run, there's only so much the defense can do if offense isn't doing their half.
Yeah, and we were winning close games. Like there were signs. And then obviously we got ousted by the 49ers. The 49ers basically gave everybody else the blueprint on how to beat us. They showed everyone that it's possible, and our offense, not the players, because people are going to be like, oh, the players.
We had a lot of talk about this. And it's cool. It's cool you can say the players. You have to remember the players will always be here to play unless they're injured. So let's get that out the way. Let's get to the root of the problem. Who's giving out these plays?
It's just like when you're at a job. If things aren't functioning well, but you have an employee that comes in on time, did all the training, you know, he might not be 100% all the time, but he's giving me 85, 90, 95,
Sometimes
98.
he throws everything on his back.
You know what I'm saying? What's the problem? Has to be management, no? And if it's not management, what's the problem after that?
It's clearly not the players.
Okay. Listen. There were some players who fell short.
And don't get us wrong. Players do share fault. But
Yes.
do they share 100% fault?
No, absolutely
they're not walking on the field without directions.
It's definitely, I would say, 70-30.
Mm-hmm.
Management fault versus player fault. And that's okay because the team's still very young. And I believe moving forward, we need to reevaluate talent on the defensive side because our offense is set. We need to reevaluate our offensive coordinator, our defensive coordinator. By the way, personally me, shout out to Sean Desai. He got the boot mid-season, which I don't know why, because then a man named Matt Patricia took over and it just stunk up the room. Like Pepe Le Pew. Super stink. Like stanky stink. Alright? Because if it was me, I would have said Sean Desai was a great defensive coordinator because if he could have done what he did when he was in the game and then someone else comes in and tries to implement something else with this team, what does that say about Desai? That means his defensive plays were there. It's just now the players weren't really doing what they needed to do. You know? But whatever.
Can
I
I ask you that
digress.
question? I already got my answer to this. Do we bring Nick Mackey?
Okay. I was very emotional yesterday and this morning, and I was saying no. But maybe that's why I don't own the team and that's why I don't do these things. But hear me out. Logically speaking, Dougie P gave us our first Super Bowl win, and he got the can
Okay.
for less.
Mm.
This was an absolute
I
atrocious
see what you're saying.
meltdown.
I see.
You get what I'm saying?
Especially compared to what last season.
What has Sirianni gave me? You gave me an NFC Championship. Congratulations. We have multiple of those. We have one Super Bowl ring that Doug Peterson brought to this organization. A year after that, he gets the can. What have you brought to this organization, Mr. Sirianni? I have no quarrels with you, but the way you...
Leaving all emotions out, thinking logically.
Logically, the way you literally let this just melt into utter sewage is not okay. You are the head. You are the head. Okay?
Everything
And
goes
now,
through you.
Here's the thing. He does take a lot of blame.
Yeah.
And now, you know what? Good for you. But taking blame doesn't mean anything. I need you to assert yourself. I need you don't play call. You don't play the offensive, like you what do? So you're just a hoorah guy and you have these game plans. If you are the one making the game plans, throw it in the garbage. Brian Johnson gotta go.
Yeah. If those are the game plans you're producing,
Gotta go.
We can't.
Gotta go.
You can't move forward.
Gotta
with that.
go. And then if your boy Brian Johnson is the one who's actually doing the play calls, they're horrible. Again, I know I'm not a coach, but I've played football. I understand the X's and the O's. I understand the offense
you don't even
and the
need to say
defense.
that. This last games is clear evidence that they don't know what they're doing.
The play calls are horrible.
Okay, see, just based on seeing these plays, you can tell it's not the players. You're choosing these plays to run. Why you barely even running the ball?
You got past Eagle team members calling it out. You have analysts who root for Eagles calling it out. You have people who don't like the Eagles logically, not emotionally, logically saying, what the hell is y'all offensive coordinator doing?
That's not how the way we played this season, I don't know them niggas.
Nah.
I don't know them niggas. I don't know what's going on. I really thought like the meshing would show up later. Maybe they'd like get
Yeah, every week we were like, oh, we got to play our better game. We got to play a better game. We got to play every week.
And the
games
just got closer and closer and closer, and
then it went to no more close games. Now we're getting blown out. Now we're only putting up 16 points a game, 14 points a game, 10 points a game. It was horrendous. Moving forward, I think we have maybe it depends on how everything goes now. We might have the 20th or the 22nd pick of the draft. We own 7 of our own picks plus 3 more, so we have a first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and a 6th and a 7th, I believe, which is awesome. But before we get into the draft, I need us to figure out who's leaving the building as a coach, because we need to bring someone in ASAP.
Yeah, it makes sense to be adding players and you don't have the management.
I need the coach to be there so then he could pick his players in this upcoming draft / free agency.
And to make sense.
I need as a coach. Look, I need a corner. I need this.
Linebacker.
I need a linebacker. We need a whole new linebacker room.
Because the way we play, we need help on
Brother,
that end.
everybody's gone. You know who's staying? Blankenship.
Okay, yeah. I'm
Byard.
Blankenship, yes.
Too bad Sidney Brown's going to be hurt till September because he got an ACL. But he'll be back by the end of September, which is fine.
I'm keeping Sidney Brown. That's cool.
You have to. He's a rookie. He was a rookie last year.
Jalen?
Hurts?
No, Hurts.
Carter?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's a rookie too. You know who? Reddick?
You're keeping all the rookies.
Reddick, yeah. All the rookies are staying. Reddick is staying. Josh Sweat is staying. I don't know about Cox. I don't know what he's gonna be doing. If he takes a team-friendly deal, bring him back, please.
Yeah, I don't mind having
bring him back, please. Because look who showed
up.
up: Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox. The vets showed up.
Defense this season. Thank you for all that you did.
Brandon Graham already said his farewell tour will be next year. He wants his 15th season to be his farewell tour. I know how he's going to bring him back. He, with limited snaps, was very productive this year, in my opinion. When we needed him, it was a fumble, a sack fumble, a tackle for loss, a short yard, like stoppage on third down. Like, he was doing his thing. All right, everybody else could go, and I'm talking about Bradbury. Get out. Matter of fact, I hope your whole locker was clean out.
After what I saw with today's game, last game, that was a cherry on top for me personally. That was a cherry on. Bro, I know. I'm more. You know what I'm into. My background's in MMA. I'm sorry. I know I'm not the best at tackling. You can't even.
Horrible. Slay, depending on how you want to work your contract, you might have to go too, my boy, because we got Keely Ringo, Eli Ricks, 2 young studs. We might pick up another one.
Are you injury prone?
Who? Slay?
Yeah.
He's not. He just happened to.
He's a small guy.
He's a small guy. And he likes to. He's not afraid to tackle. So that's the problem.
These guys.
That's the problem.
What we do with Maddox?
Restructure maybe. I'd keep him too, because look, my man was out there with that brace. You saw the arm brace. He was out there.
We'll definitely keep me Chicken Little. He ain't got to worry about nothing.
Nah, and then on the offensive side, everybody's staying. Mm-hmm. Everybody's staying on the offensive side.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I'm going to end this, because we're going to end it on a sad but also a good note. Pro Bowl, All-Pro center Jason Kels retires officially. Listen.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service. You brought us our first Super Bowl, along with BG, Fletch. I appreciate you. You've done nothing but a service to Eagle fans, Philadelphia. It's time. I get it. It's time. It's time. Unless something dramatically changes your mind, I hope you stay retired, because you've done what you need to do for the city of Philadelphia.
I'm glad I got to see him win a championship with the team. I came at the perfect time.
Perfect time. Just go home. Chill with your wife. Your 3, is it 3? I believe 2 or 3 beautiful
36,
daughters.
37?
Probably.
Yeah, 36, 37, but his body's like 50, 60, so it's time to go home.
Yeah, we get it. Listen, just go home. We'll see you on New Heights. We'll keep seeing your podcast, man. We love the podcast. I know it's going to be an emotional one tomorrow. But it's okay. If something dramatically happens and you come back and you're like, you know what,
you feel real healthy, you got all your vitamins in, nothing hurts no more,
then whatever, cool. But if not, one season won't work. Stop.
No.
Look, retire, my boy. We love you, dog.
Thank you.
Always and forever. Fly, Eagles, fly.